Hello, welcome to Chasing Diecast Cars. On Monday, August 19, I went to Germany again. I was in for a big disappointment, although it had been a month since I had been there last time. Nothing new in the stores that sell Hot Wheels and Matchbox for €1. So I ended up picking up the cars I did not pick up last time I was there. Usually the last time I went to Germany, it had been a month and a half ago. And then I found a lot of stuff, a lot of new stuff. And the time before that was also a month and a half. So it seems like I should wait longer to go back to Germany to find something new. Although I find it strange that there was absolutely nothing new to find in these €1 stores. So let's take a look at what I picked up this time that I left behind the last time. So the Fair Lady 2000. So here's the price sticker, as you can see, €1. As you can see here on top, there's something going on in the paint. Looks like there's a hair in it or something. Deco wise, this is pretty much okay. It's a very nice color, and the deco, I like it too. I missed out on the previous one, the yellow, I think it was. So not going to find that again, I'm afraid. 2016 Lamborghini Centenario Roadster. So the reason I didn't pick up this one last time, it was because all of them had crooked headlights, as you can see. And also, I'm not a huge fan of this casting. First up, there's a lot of plastic on it. You see this whole back section is plastic. So not a whole lot of metal on it. And I'm not a big fan of big rear wheel tires, but when I saw this, I kind of wished it had those big rear wheel tires, because it was lacking something in the back. So that's never a good sign when I see a Hot Wheels car and I think it should have bigger wheels in the back. So yeah, not a big fan of it. Not their best work, I should say. The Nissan 300 ZX Twin Turbo in red. Very nice color. Very nice model. Very blurry tampos in the front. And in the back also a little bit blurry. Then the 19 Mercedes-Benz A-Class. So here also a little bit of issues with the front with the headlights. Of course they are in the front. The left one is pretty okay, but the right one is not centered 100% correct. So, some black spots on the roof, and then the rear tampos are too much to the left side. Nice model, but you know, the execution and you know, white cars always prone to have packaging rub issues and other stuff. So the 68 Chevy Nova in the Golf livery. Here again, some marks on the roof. don't know if the camera will pick it up. Tempos are pretty much okay. Good enough at least. This side too. Then a very disappointing one, the 2016 BMW M2. I don't know why or how BMW ever signed up for this, because this is really, I mean, you get the BMW logo in the front, if you can find one that is accurate, but that's all tempo wise you get. So this is just one big white blur. It's got a paint chip here because that's what you get with white paint, of course. Then you get some blurry stripes on the side. Nothing in the back, one big white blur. Some rough casting issues here on the corner of the boot or trunk. And then on the other side some color blur again. Yeah, very disappointing. The 2011 Dodge Charger RT in a kind of a dark blue, very nice color. Mopar RT. So we got a little bit of a tempo issue there. Then the Porsche 917 LH. The roof piece is a little bit loose. So here in the front, got some tempo issues here and here too, like the lens headlights. Tempos are fine. And then here there's a little bit of a casting issue here. They easily break here on this this joint here, this line. They often break there. Then we got the Corvette C7R. The Hot Wheels racing livery, number 1. So I got number 2 and number 6, I think. This one's pretty okay. Just some flashing on the side of the wing. The Cool Combi in white. Got some flashing around the front windows here. Tempos are okay, but not perfect. Not a lot of packaging wrap on the roof. That's okay. And there's a little issue here on the corner too. Then the 2018 Copo Camaro SS. Very nice color. Cool that it has this racing style window piece. Here also a little tempo issue. And here too, I guess. It's a little bit off. A little bit too much to the left, as you can see. And this one I did not find last time I was there, so at least I have something new from the €1 stores. This was in the Matchbox section, so nothing new Matchbox wise either. At least I found this one there. So this is a treasure hunt. It's a cool one. First time I have this casting. 2013 original and then retooled in 2018. So I guess this slides back. Yep, and then it kind of tilts, so that's cool. So, like that. Looking cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Nice addition to the tow truck flatbed collection. Then let's continue with the mystery models. No, maybe we do the majorette first. So there's only one store in Germany where I go to that has majorette streetcars. It's this store, Ernstings Family. But until a month ago they sold these for $1.99. And now their most recent batch, because they had much more than they usually do, were $2.49. So that was kind of disappointing. So they had a lot more choice than usual, but you know, they didn't sell as much as usual because the price went up. So I picked up this one, the 2019 livery of the Renault Twingo. And then the only one I was willing to pay a little bit more for is this Toyota Hilux, because it's really cool and it's hard to find. I know that because the one from last year, 2018, I did not find, and I had to buy it at the Namak event for €2.50 also. So I figured I'd pay the same price for the new one. And then this Matchbox is the only one I did not pick up last time because I thought I already had it. It's the ground grinder. Not an interesting model to me, but the ink livery is. It's something I collect. Something many collectors do collect, I think. The national parks, the ink livery. I also like the Ranak livery. And when I got home, I took a picture of it, and when I got home I compared it to the one I have. And it's the same model, alright, but it's a different color scheme, as you can see. So that's why this is from 2014. That's why I picked it up. So I have a color variation. Oh yeah, and then there's this one. Yeah, I did find this one. I actually found a store that had the P-case. Yep. So a lot of the new cars, very nice. Some also a little bit disappointing. And there were two 2016 Bugatti Chirons. As you can see, they are not €1 but $1.69, so a little bit more expensive. But I have no problem paying that for a Bugatti, of course. Would even pay a little bit more, understandably, because I know I'm not going to find this in the €1 stores. Those are all going to be gone, together with the Audis. Those I will not find either, but I didn't find it in this store either. So those are the hardest ones to find, actually, the Audis. That's logic because it's Germany. The other one had a paint bubble that had burst right at the same spot where this one seems to have a paint bubble too. I don't know if that's supposed to be there, if that is part of the casting, because I cannot really see it on the other side. So it's probably a paint bubble too, but this one did not burst. So took this one. Also the tempo here on the A-pillar isn't perfect either, but you know, I took it anyways. It's that or not having one at all. So that's a cool find. This will be opened in the Bugatti video I have been planning for so long. now I finally have this one. I can finally do that video. So yeah, I can scrape it off the list of things to do. And then the mystery models, I realize now I forgot to take my big scissors, so I'm going to use the small tiny one from my Swiss knife. So 2 different stores I found the mystery models. I was still missing a few from the Series 2, and then I found the new box with the Series 3, so I got the ones I wanted out of that. So let's see, prices for these. Normal price $1.99. I got on 5 out of the 6 I got a discount of 10%, so $1.79. So glad I found the Lamborghini. It's got a little bit of a foggy window there. The what is it? Huracan LP620-2 Super Trofeo. In a matte black, flat black. Number 1 in the Series 2. It actually has pretty good headlight tempos. This one is a little bit off. The right one is spot on. So that's cool. So always comes with a sticker like that. And this is the flyer. So, well, we'll look at that after I open this one. So this is the other one I got, the 2012 Ford Fiesta. It's a very nice metal flake white, maybe even a pearl white. Yellow rims. This is number 10 in the series. This one has got lensed headlights, that's cool. Yeah, front windscreen is also a little bit foggy. A little bit scratched up. It's weird. Maybe from being in the baggie, I don't know. So nicely tempoed all around except for the back, but there's not a lot of place there to put something on, so I'm fine with that. So that's the other one. So the third one I previously opened from this set, whoops, sorry, is the Datsun 240Z, which is also very cool. So I did not find the other ones. I definitely wanted the Acura NSX, the M3, and the Ford GT. Yeah, those 3 I definitely would have picked up too if I had found them. Maybe I will still find them. There's one store that still has the Series 1. So I'm hoping when they finally sell the Series 1s that they will have the 2 also in stock still to put out, and they're waiting to put out the Series 2 when they sell Series 1. I hope for that, but you know, not sure. We'll see. Then Series 3, 4 cars in there I'm interested in. Stupid little scissors. Oh man. So first model I got is the Mazda Ferrari. I like this model. I buy it every time. This is number 3. A nice gold, flat gold color. So these all have different color rims, front and back. Number 2 in the series. Plastic ring on the back, a little bit crooked, but you know, that's to be expected from being in that baggie. And a chrome interior, very shiny. The next one. '71 Datsun 510. This is number 3 in series 3. Very cool look with the paint all, you know, worn. This is my favorite Datsun 510 because it's a station wagon. And it still does not have the post in the back, so I hope they can keep that as long as possible. Next up, the VW Caddy. So this is, I don't know if this is Zamac or painted silver, but it looks Zamac to me. This is number 5 in the series. Very cool. Nice one. And then the last one. Is the Cruise Bruiser, also a station wagon. Cool model. A little bit exaggerated feature in the front here with the engine sticking out, but you know, it's a fancy model, so it does have the post in the back. I did not notice that before. Big roll cage inside. Only one seat, of course. Yeah, it's a cool model. Number 11. And then, when I don't find a lot of cars in the stores, I visit a thrift store in Germany that I found by accident on my trips in Germany one time, I think last year. I got this ID. Well, usually I would not be showing these, what I found there, but I got the ID from another YouTuber, Capped Kipper. I very much enjoy his videos, and he always shows baggies, thrift store baggies that he has bought in Canada, where he lives, at the beginning of his videos, before he shows the new stuff he's found. So I thought, why don't I show what I have found at the end of the video. So these were not sold in baggies, they were just a plastic container with cars all thrown in there. The ones that Capped Kipper finds are way nicer than the ones that you can find here. These are all pretty beat up, but I managed to find a few nice examples. So this is a welly, doesn't say so on the base, but I have this in mint condition, that's why I know it's a welly. This is the 300 SL Gullwing. The window piece has fallen in, So that's unfortunate, but the body is still good, so would be a nice candidate for a custom, I would say, or a resto mod. But not that I have the time nor the skills for it, but anyways. This VW thing by Matchbox. This looked pretty neat. It's got rusty axles, but I don't have this version. So until I find a better one, this can serve as a filler up for the collection. I found this very cool old Siku that is metal on metal, made in West Germany. So it's got a bit of a damage here, and the roof is a little bit crooked. The glass is still in one piece, but it's got some cracks in it, and it seems like there's something missing here on the spoiler. There's a hole in it. Funny, it says seems to say JPS on the hood, bonnet, or the frunk, which is very close to my initials. My initials are JDS, so you can see here the leg of the P goes all the way through the S, but if it would have been like this, JDS, that would have been my initials. So that was funny. This would be a great candidate for a restoration also. Very cool model, very heavy too. Then I found this Ferrari. It's made in China, but it does have rubber tires. The rims look okay. It has opening doors, painted taillights, and lens headlights. So it looks pretty okay, but the proportions are a little bit off. That's the only thing letting it down, and you know, it feels very light too. And it's probably 155 scale like the Siku. And then I got some trucks. This is a Majorette. It says made in France, but they kind of molded some plastic over it, so it became hard to read, because this is probably made in Thailand, because it's from 2013. 1:100 scale. Doesn't say a brand or anything. And then this is also a Majorette. This is a Magirus. This is made in France. Same scale. And this is an FC, made in Holland. 1:90 scale. This is a Mercedes. And I got two trailers. This is a Matchbox articulated trailer, made in England, Lesney. Don't know what would have been on here, but you know, whenever I find these, I pick them up. And then this Majorette trailer, made in France, kind of a fluid tanker. The gray part and the yellow is plastic and the red is metal. I did not find anything that fits with one another, but these Majorette tractors all go together with the trailer. When it comes to the pin here, they lock perfectly, but you can see it, wheels are not the same. It's a different style and year. Same with this one, it's got different style of wheels, so not the same era, probably, but you know, that's okay. Cool stuff to find. So that's it for this video. I thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. Hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.